What's going on, everyone? It is time for an update for Project Best Year Ever. It's time for an update on Project Best Year Ever. It's time for an update on the Tony Robbins Priming Challenge. We started as a 30-day challenge, which has now gone into 60 days. It's time for an update with doing Wim Hof Method, and also an update on doing a gratitude journal. You know, it's been really interesting. I've learned a lot of things over the last 60 days. So on my birthday, November 11th, I decided this is going to be the best year that I have yet, the best year that I've had yet. I'm going to do that by applying the personal development principles that I've learned over the years, I've taught over the years. I'm going to go and actually do those things. And that's what this challenge is going to be all about. So here's what I've learned that's been absolutely incredible. If you do these things, it helps. If you do these things, it makes a massive difference. And if you don't do these things, it doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. It helps when you actually do them. And what I mean by that is, even over this challenge, over these 60 days, well, over these 60 days, what did we have? We had the holidays. We had a lot of different, those kind of things that mostly just holidays. That's really it. But over the holidays, I love the holidays. I love them. They're so exciting. And so I was feeling amazing, feeling absolutely amazing, doing all the things, meditating, starting my day with meditation. I said Tony Robbins Priming meditation. Honestly, it doesn't matter if it's the Tony Robbins videos or if it's any other kind of guided meditation. The purpose is to start the day. Start the day being grounded. You start the day being grounded. You start the day with gratitude. You start the day with deep breathing. That's what I'm doing with the Wim Hof Method. You start the day focusing on the good, focusing on what you're grateful for, focusing on the good things in your life, focusing on, just seeing things happening instead of things not happening, focusing on all the wonderful blessings that we have in our lives, focusing on what you want, focusing on creating it, imagining it as if it's already happened. Then from there, incantations, moving, breathing, get some movement in, get some exercise in. And then from there, what I end up doing is I go and take a cold shower with the Wim Hof Method, and thoroughly have been enjoying that. It's made a massive difference. I do a lot of cold exposure, getting out into the cold, feeling those kind of things, and also focusing my mind on gratitude throughout the day. That has been huge. That's been an incredible thing. Like I said, getting exercise throughout the day, and then feeding my body with healthy food. Feeding my body with healthy food. I've been feeling incredible physically as well. And so there's so many great things going on. I was feeling incredible. Then the holidays creep in. Thanksgiving comes. You go, it doesn't matter. I don't need to do it today. Or, I don't need to do it today. I feel fine. Everything's all good. I feel fine. And then, 2 or 3 days come, and then something frustrates you that wasn't frustrating you before. And you go, why am I feeling this way? Oh yeah, I haven't been doing that thing. And then, got back on it. Then Christmas came, and then same kind of thing happened. Wait, why am I feeling this way? Why am I upset about this? Why is this bothering me? Why is this irritating me? It's because, I stopped doing those things. Back to it. Now, here's what I wanted to share with you. I am so grateful that I had that experience. I'm so grateful that I had that experience of not practicing the things so that I could see this stark difference, this black and white difference. Because if I'm doing my morning, if I'm starting my morning with the gratitude, with meditation, with breathing, with exercise, doing that cold plunge or that cold shower, cold exposure, that kind of breathing, all of that stuff. If I start my day that way, I feel incredible. It's that easy, at least for me. Maybe for you it's different, but for me, if I do that, if I start my day with that and I do it with consistency, I feel incredible. But if I start missing days, if I start getting lazy about it, if I start skipping days and thinking, I don't really need it, it's not that important, then it makes a massive difference to me. And things start bothering me that weren't bothering me before. Things start seeming harder that were easy before. Things start seeming a little darker than they were before. But when I do those things, I feel light, I feel good, I feel like anything is possible. And as a result, I end up doing a whole lot more. I end up achieving a whole lot more. I end up making a lot more things happen because I was doing those things, because I was doing those things. So I got to see over the holidays, I got to see the stark difference between when I'm doing it and when I'm not doing it. And that's so good for me because now I have evidence. Now I have very, very specific evidence so that moving forward, I go, okay, well, there's no excuse. I got to do it no matter what. I have to do it no matter what. And if I don't, then I just get back on as quickly as possible. Get back on as quickly as possible without beating myself up. Now, that's what I want to address right now is how many people start some kind of challenge, start some kind of routine, make some kind of declaration, and then a couple weeks into it, they kind of fall off the wagon and they end up quitting for good at that point because they have this all or nothing mentality. And that all or nothing mentality tells them, well, if I didn't do it all, then I might as well do none of it. And that's just ridiculous. That's just silly. Look at it and say, what do I learn here? What did I learn from this experience? What did I learn? How did I grow? And maybe actually it helped you. I feel like that experience going through the holidays, my birthday's in November, then we had soon after my birthday, we had Thanksgiving, then soon after we had Christmas, and all of that to me was a blessing because I got to learn so much from it. And I'm so grateful for it. So if you have a goal, if you have a challenge, if you have something that you are accomplishing and you quote unquote fall off the wagon, who cares? Get back on. It's okay. It doesn't matter. You don't need to be perfect. What you need to do is have progress. You don't need to be perfect. What you need to do is continue to move forward. And so if you forget a couple days, if you miss a couple days, if you miss a couple weeks, if you miss a couple of years or a couple months, or maybe you've even missed a couple of years, if that's the case, that's fine. Get back on the wagon. Get back up and start going. Maybe you had a fitness routine that was great several years ago and you feel like I'm not that guy anymore. Well, maybe it's that feeling of I'm not that guy anymore that's actually holding you back. And maybe if you just went, oh, that was me. This is me too. And it's time for me just to get back to doing that. And if we release the drama, if we let go of the drama of it and say, wow, everything I'm going through is a learning experience that I'm grateful for, your whole life changes. Your whole life changes in that moment when you can let go of the drama and say, it doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. All I need to do is do my best. So this is my update, best year ever. I can say that honestly, the last 2 months have been absolutely incredible. Like I said, I've had a couple dips here and there, and those dips have come from not being consistent and then getting back on. If I grade myself for the last 2 months, I'd say that in the last 8 weeks, I've probably had 2 weeks where there were dips. 2 weeks where there were dips, and those 2 weeks were Thanksgiving week, the week of Christmas as well. Even though I had wonderful time those different weeks, but it's just little things bothered me. Little things got to me. And it was because I wasn't doing those things. And sometimes during those times of like a break, we think, oh, I deserve to give myself a break. But what I'm saying is I deserve to give myself a break from feeling good. How silly is that? Of course, I felt good with all the holiday things and all that kind of stuff. But, you know, there's just little things that got to me. So it's silly to say, oh, I deserve a break from feeling good. I don't deserve a break from feeling good. I deserve to feel good all the time. So feeling good all the time comes from doing those things all the time. So this is my update for now 2 months of Tony Robbins Priming, 2 months of the Wim Hof Method, 2 months of consistent gratitude journaling, 2 months of exercising, and most importantly, 2 months of focusing on the best year ever, focusing on this challenge of the best year ever. And for you, I challenge you. I encourage you to say, you know what, maybe I can make this year the best year ever. And what is this year? This year is the next 365 days from right now. The next 52 weeks from right now. A year doesn't have to start on January 1st. A year can start from this moment right now. Make this the best year yet. And you're going to do that by simply following the things that you already know. You already know. Just most of us don't follow those things. That's all it is. It's not that you have to go and do some great big thing. It's just practice what you already know. You're going to see great things. So thanks so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. And you have an outstanding day because you deserve it. Bye.